Meanwhile, out on the port walk.
Guy's got a heater going.
Yeah, playing catch, having a schmag.
Look how magnificent this is. Marcio on one side, Dennis on the other, over the first obstacle, and it's working to this point. Whether it stays joined up remains to be seen. They're okay through the chicane. There's the bone rattler, just a little touch on the way down. Now the water. Oh, the water feature!
And Pilar hits one back toward the middle. Sosa to his left. Nice play. Spinorama, but he throws it away. Hits the... Oh!
What's good, legends? It's your guy, Money Payweather, your undisputed betting king. Welcome to the Parlay Prick Show, where the lines are sharp, the takes are sharper, and the sports book forever the ops. Before we dive in, hit that like, subscribe, comment, and follow. And remember, Donovula Bets. Go there, we got premium picks, $25 just for your first month, and gamble responsibly. We're on pause this week in the MLB. No games until Friday, but all eyes are on Tuesday's All-Star game. Expect fireworks, AL versus NL, stars, sluggers, and probably a few $1 million bets flying around behind the scenes. We'll drop some picks before the first pitch. Definitely looking at the home run derby as well. So get excited. When baseball comes back Friday, we back on it. All right, this one's loud. I want to take a second to look into this Joy Taylor situation. Joy Taylor has officially been fired from Fox Sports, and not just her. Multiple shows canceled, including Speak, The Facility, and Breakfast Ball. This comes in the fallout of an internal scandal involving executive Charlie Dixon, who was accused of harassment and inappropriate workplace conduct. Reports say Joy mocked the alleged victim's accent and PTSD claims in text. Fox said, "Peace, you're out." The Daily Beast gets more into it. Fox laid off anchor Joy Taylor on Monday, months after Taylor was named in a sexual battery lawsuit. Taylor had co-hosted the show Speak on its cable network, FS1, alongside former NFL star Keyshawn Johnson and former NBA player Paul Pierce since 2022. In addition to canceling Speak, the company is also canceling its morning shows, Breakfast Ball, and The Facility. All three shows had flailing rates. Fox Sports did not return an immediate request for comment. The news came 6 months after a former Fox Sports hairstylist, Nasheem Faraji, accused Taylor of dismissing Faraji's claim that then Fox Sports programming executive Charlie Dixon groped her during Taylor's birthday party in 2017. So as you can see, it's been going on for a while. The hairstylist came out with the former accusations. And now the ball just dropped on everything, man, and this led to Joy Taylor just being fired from the show. It goes on. Faraji also claimed that Taylor, who is married, had an affair with Dixon, which is how Taylor got her role as moderator on Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Faraji further accused Taylor of mocking her accent and her PTSD-induced humming. Taylor denied the accusations to The Athletic earlier this year. The claims set forth against Ms. Taylor are devoid of merit and appear to have been strategically framed to create unwarranted publicity rather than to seek legitimate redress. That was a quote a spokeswoman told The Athletic in February. Taylor was tight-lipped on the suits in an interview with New York's magazine The Cut earlier this year. "I know that the public has a lot of interest in this situation," she said, "but I have let the legal process play out." So definitely a lot of drama, a lot of twists and turns. She's accusing Joy Taylor of sleeping her way to the top, basically. Man, crazy story. What do you guys think, Prick Nation? I've been watching Joy Taylor for years on Fox Sports. She's come a long way, and hear these accusations, kind of funny, you know what I mean? Not that shocking, you know what I mean? But man, if you've seen her, you know what I'm saying, you know why it's not that shocking. But Prick Nation, let me know how you feel about the whole situation. It's just something to laugh about, talk about, you know what I mean? It's in the sports world, so let's get it. This is definitely a network level clean out, but is Joy done for good or headed for a podcast bag? Way shorty look, I'm sure she'll do fine. Link to the full story is in the description. Now let's talk some WNBA. All-Star energy is heating up. Sanaya Rivers and JC Sheldon are killing it for the Connecticut, son. And Gabby Williams is in Defensive Player of the Year talks. All-Star lock for Seattle Storm for sure. Sonia Citron is repping the Mystics in a 3-point contest, and the All-Star game is July 19th. It's Team Clark versus Team Collier. That's a must-see. And if you're betting All-Star Weekend, track the shooting props in minutes. Starters might rest and the sleepers might shine, man. So let's get this money this weekend, and let's keep it up for the summer. You know, it's hot outside, and the heat over here never sleeps, so stay tuned in. Flipping over to the NFL. Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son, prime time, was projected round 1. Instead, he slid to 5th round. Word is, he bombed some interviews, rubbed execs the wrong way, and the spotlight got heavy. That's a $50 million slide. Now he's QB4 in Cleveland, fighting for a backup role behind Watson, and we have to see if he proves them wrong or fades under the weight of the Sanders name. I doubt it, though. I'm sure him sliding down is going to humble him, and my man's going to grind it out and come out strong. Now over to the Vegas Heat. NBA Summer League is in full swing. The young guns are making noise. Keep an eye on Knicks rookie Kyle Filipowski and Nets wing Noah Clowney. Teams testing rotations, so betting props are kind of risky right now, but the totals, very hittable in this fast pace. Me, myself, I'm more into the MLB, but since it's on a break right now, we'll be looking at some leans in the Donovula Bets group. Check us out there.
More in the Cubs of Miami game in the first inning.
Okay, that's a winner.
2 runs or more in the Pittsburgh game in the first inning.
That's a winner.
2 runs or more in the Boston Red Sox game.
That's a winner.
I don't know, $50 took me back $1,900.
Wow.
Wow.
That's big.
And like I said, no MLB until Friday, but eyes are on the WNBA All-Star props. NFL futures, look for Shedeur Sanders, comeback player of the year odds. NBA Summer League totals, first quarter spreads, stuff like that. I'm definitely looking at maybe the home run derby or some AL/NL bets. But if you want to look at anything at all, if you want to check out some winners, go over to Donovula Bets. If you're tired of losing, you want to battle the sports books like I do, and just get this bread up for the hot summer. Just $25 for the first month. If you're not subscribed, you betting blind, brother. That's it for today, Prick Nation. Another day of the Parlay Prick Show is in the bag. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Who's your pick for Tuesday's All-Star game? And remember, it's you versus the sportsbook. Gamble responsibly. We'll catch you next time. And all we need is that one. I'm gone.
I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. And when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit.
This is Nevada. We don't buy lotto tickets. We build parlays. Shout out to Victor Stacks Roth and Donovula Bets. Shout out to Rolls Royce. Shout out to Felipe Plank Steak, our founder. And shout out to the Parlay Prick community. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Money Payweather. Let's get this money and have a wonderful day.